so ready.
No, but do it anyway.
Hello. We live.
Hey everybody!
Good evening!
Hello everyone, welcome to Battlemats and Kittycats, where we gather and roll the dice and battle the evil cat overlords from one end of the country to the other.
She's using the voice for the last time this evening.
Probably.
Savoring every moment of
Probably.
it.
You should all kiss Ermi goodbye because that's probably what's gonna happen.
I hope not.
Good evening, Irish fan.
I wonder who we're gonna get instead of Ermi.
Wouldn't you like to know?
She can't-
Don't worry,
she's
she'll
not
be
gonna
fun.
die. She's not gonna die. She's not
Oh, come on.
I
it's
hope
not that
Tonk
bad
has
yet.
another character available.
Hey, Tonk is in danger. Tonk is in serious danger, that's for sure.
'cause the
Don't,
place is
don't
on
you have a
fire.
healing potion on you?
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
You have a
Yeah.
healing potion on you?
I believe we dished those out. You have two, and everyone else had one.
Oh, I have one.
But do you still have one?
Yeah, I haven't used it.
Do I have one too? I don't think I have one.
Yeah.
Did anybody use one last session?
It would be me.
Ermi did.
I marked it
Ermi
off
did.
my list.
Right, because as soon as Redoff healed you, you got up and drank your potion.
I did.
I have one remaining in hand.
Oh, we made jokes about that earlier before we started the stream, Irish fan, that if the dragon was to get the dagger of animals.
What was that, DM?
You went
Did I cut
over-
out?
Yeah, you went robotic at the end.
No.
We can hear you now.
Hopefully that's not persistent. Discord may or may not be having issues tonight, so we'll see if that's on our end or if that's Discord end. No,
Talk.
I was telling Irish fan that we had a discussion about this earlier because he was making fun of your bacon dagger, and I said that if the dragon wanted treasure of emeralds, I guess this is one way the dragon gets it: is Ermi dies with their dagger.
Shit.
She was a sacrificial lamb from the beginning.
I don't think it's Ermi.
Technically, the dragon doesn't know you have the dagger though at the moment, so.
Smell it.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Smell the
Yeah, no, I don't think he has the ability to smell emeralds. I don't know, maybe.
Quite the superpower.
Hold on, let me change the character sheet real quick. 1 second.
And suddenly, the green dragon can smell emeralds.
He has like
So,
enhanced olfactory gem responses.
do we have anybody in the audience who would like to roll a cat save this evening? We'll wait for a second to see if anybody responds. But
Who's up if not? Just out of curiosity, who did it last time?
The DM.
Kayla did.
so that would be Tonk would be next.
I think Irish fan is in.
There's a few people in.
Yeah, there's a few people that watch on the stream. So, well, like I said, there's a subtle delay, so we'll give them a few seconds, and if nobody responds, then we shall go ahead and have Tonk roll that. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll.
I'll go ahead and roll just to, have that roll.
Sure. We'll go ahead and have Tonk roll.
11, if no one else is rolling.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh boy.
Do
What
we
do you
sprout wings?
Sadly,
Functional wings. That's important.
Yeah.
they're not just situational player Q.
Right?
This one is 11 is a situational player Q.
Yeah, okay.
Upon a failed cat save, a cat save for any noobs around, being one of the many cats that exist in all of our households, I think there's a lot combined, interferes with the game in any way, such that at the home of the DM and Criella, if it interferes with the playing board by knocking over our characters, or interfering with the DM and his notes and dice, or interfering with any of the at-home players' ability to do their job, steps on the keyboard, interferes with their game, we have to roll a cat save. A failed cat save tonight means that the player has the giggles.
Oh,
How is that any different than any other night?
Oh, Tom died.
Everybody's dead. It's so
Ernie's
There,
dead.
fails it.
oh goodness. So, with that, I think it's time to get into tonight's session. We should change the music a little bit because
Yeah.
I don't think we quite need the heavy combat at the moment. Forgot to take that off when we went live. My bad. My bad. We used that during sound check to make sure all the levels are great.
And to get us amped.
Yeah. We got a wall to climb.
So our heroes,
With javelins. Which is
our
my
heroes
plan.
are currently in the ruins of Thunder Tree, an old settlement that was abandoned 50 years ago when a volcano erupted, causing an outpouring of zombies in the nearby forest and decimated the settlement. Our heroes are here because they are currently attempting to resurrect Gundren Rockseeker, a local folklore hunter who has found what people say is the riches of a lifetime, and he possesses the way to get in there. So they've also found out that that cave also possesses items of immense power, and it's vitally important that whatever happens, Gundren is able to get there. So, unfortunately, Gundren being murdered, they have made allies with a local druid, Reedoff, who resides in Thunder Tree, and he is currently enlisted their help to eradicate the ex-guardians of Thunder Tree that have now made his temple their home. He has been spending the last month migrating people away from the outskirts of Thunder Tree, all the farms and settlements nearby, because a green dragon has taken up roost inside the town, and it's been causing quite a stir. Our heroes started clearing out some of the area, found a safe haven, what they thought was a safe haven, and made their way to the tavern. Upon opening the doors and entering, with a little bit of trouble due to the previous inhabitants of the tavern barricading the doors. The charred remains of kobolds lined the floor, and as they began to examine things in the room, they were viciously attacked by a monstrously giant spider covered in fire.
No
This
big deal.
unfortunately led to a battle that they did a heck of a lot of damage to him rather quickly, and the spider attempted to make his getaway. As the spider made his getaway, however, Ermi decided to attempt a potential coup de grace as she attempted to jump into the burrowed den the spider was burrowing away in. Didn't go so well for our hero, and she plummeted and almost died as she struck the bottom. In the haste, our group of heroes accidentally sprung a trap, causing a portion of the building, specifically this portion over here, to catch fire, because somebody had rigged up a pot of oil and alchemical fire on the door jam.
We're gonna have to get flames.
Arvita was taking a grapple hook rope down the hole, and Tonk was using the chains on the door to assist in this. And now where we find ourselves is the druid Reedoff has turned into an eagle, flown down to the bottom of the hole, 80 feet below, and used one of his very few precious resources for the day to return Ermi to the land of the living once more. Ermi immediately downed a potion of healing, and now Arvita is precariously perched, holding onto a javelin, knowing that the rope that she was planning on climbing down on is currently alit.
We're all gonna die.
So Ermi has no idea that Arvida's about to fall on top of her and actually kill her, right? Like, she
No.
doesn't know to be prepared for this halfling to fall
She
on her head.
does not.
Great.
I'm not
Just
gonna
wanted to make
fall.
sure.
No.
The javelin ain't good.
Would Breedoff have said what's going on up there? Because I did tell him.
We are going to resume our previous order. I think the very last thing was Priella messaging down below, correct?
I messaged Arvita.
Are we?
Was the last one.
We're technically still in
Breedoff
combat,
was
right?
first.
Technically still in combat.
Okay.
Okay, what was the order again, just to keep me from having to flip
Sure.
through notes?
Criella, Ermi, Arvita, Tonk, Redon.
Okay.
And we ended at the end of Criella's turn.
Okay.
And I just messaged Arvita and told her that her rope is on fire and that you're still alive and Redoff is down there with you.
And I think I said.
And I messaged
cool.
Redoff. Yeah. And you like hung on to the javelin a little more. And to Redoff, I told him that the upper area, that Tonk is on fire and was it Arvita's trying to climb down? What else? What did I say? I don't remember exactly what it was.
I mean, that's most of it, I think. Oh no, the camera went
Oh,
out.
hey. Forgot to change the battery. My bad.
Oops.
Camera went out. We'll come back. See, we came back. Alright. Arvita, Tonk, Rudolph. Okay, Ermi. Arvita, Tonk, Rudolph. Tonk, Rudolph. Okay. I hope I don't die too. Okay.
It's okay if you do. I'll loan you one of my 27 characters I've got rolled.
Nobody's dead yet.
I want to make an artificer.
She's worried about herself, but she's alive and not really knocking on death's door either.
It's
Right?
okay. I'll loan you one
Full
too.
health.
This faint wish.
I'm not full.
Okay.
Arvita is full
Oh,
health.
So
okay,
that brings us up
I'm almost.
to Ermi.
Oh, well. Okay, so I'm in a hole.
I think actually it was your turn because you just took the healing potion. I think I forgot to mark that off.
Yeah, that's probably right. I took
Yes.
the healing potion and
Yes.
Yeah, because Rudolph got her,
yeah,
cycled through, and
Yes.
she.
and I'm in a hole and I took a healing potion because I feel like shit and I can't see because it's dark and I can't.
There's a bit of light coming down through the top of the hole because
Okay.
you see the dancing globes above you.
Good.
And so if you take a moment to look up, you do see Arvita a ways up there dangling.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Glad you're okay.
Why are you okay? So I've already used my action to take my potion, so there's really nothing else I can do.
You could ask what's.
I mean,
You could talk a little. Yell at Arvita.
Alvita, what are you doing?
Oh, just hanging out.
Oh, we didn't hear you.
Uh-oh. Didn't hear that, Erica.
Oh no. Can you hear me now?
But then
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Okay. I'm so confused.
So what are you guys doing down there?
Almost dying. That's all.
Cool.
Nothing to worry about.
my turn?
Arena.
Look down at Ermi. I think I'm gonna try to climb back up, okay?
Oh, you can't see me. I did a double thumbs up.
Cool, thanks for letting me know. And I'm gonna try to climb back
Okay.
up. I have 2
What is
javelins.
up?
What?
We can hear you now.
Oh crap. Oh, I'll move my mic. There we go. So, I'm gonna try to climb with 2 javelins.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
It's not gonna be pretty. It might be okay, it just might not be pretty. I have the cat stuff up instead of Arvita stuff. Okay. Athletics?
Yes.
13.
13. It is precarious and not particularly easy to get your javelins one in after the other, but you are making a little bit of ground. Up. You're about halfway up.
This is hard. That's it.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
Come on, Tonk. You can do it.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
There's a smart
Okay.
box it on.
I don't know which one to roll.
Cat butthole.
the best one.
We'll roll
That should be its own category of cat save.
Oh,
Butthole
yes.
shot.
That's a whole 8 plus my
Wow.
modifier, which is 4, so 12 points.
Yay.
Very good.
Nice.
Ooh.
You're
Punk is
alive.
feeling a little bit.
I don't know if I can in this round, but can I see how much the fire is eating at the rope?
Yeah, I'll make you roll. Go ahead and roll a percentile for me.
But is low good or is high good? No one ever knows. What's the double zeros again? That'd just be 0, right?
0 or 100, depending on what you rolled first.
Well, I think it's 0 because it's 7.
7. Okay, yeah, it's 7.
No, it's 700. That's the best. 700.
That fire is real hot especially because of its source coming from basically a small canister of napalm engulfing it. That rope is done for. Like any second now, it's probably gonna clink.
Okay.
Cool.
If I can move to one of those doors, I would. But if I can't, I'll just stay there.
So the doors you guys have not explored previously.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be able to make it.
Can I make it to the other one?
You absolutely could.
Yeah, okay.
You're not that far.
I guess that will be my turn.
You do get an object interaction if you choose to open a door.
I mean, would that rope not be the object interaction?
You didn't actually do anything with the rope.
I mean, I
You
perceived
just
it.
looked at it.
But I mean, if you say I can, I'll
Yeah, you just looked at it.
open the door. Huh.
Hold, please.
Tonk opens the door, the green dragon eats him, it's all over with.
The spider's in there.
Ooh. There's secrets. And kitty feet. Meow, meow,
Kitty
kitty feet.
peeps.
You stay
Hi,
out of
kitty.
that tavern. Whoa. Cattail.
Look, that is a bad spot for you to sit, kiddo. Well, where did I put it? I moved things around. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. My
I mean,
arms are
the
tired.
longer it takes you to find it, the longer we're all alive. So it's okay. It's fine.
Just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. I sense a TPK.
The double doors that are
Again.
chained shut, those are on fire, right? They're the part that's on
Yes.
fire.
Yeah.
In front of those doors, yeah.
Where is it? Oh,
It's
she's
a
sitting
little
on it.
bed. Ooh, stuff.
You open the door and you see a small bedroom. There is a window, but you immediately tell that like this window is smaller than the other like main windows. They're like just barely bigger than a porthole, and not you. You don't think you'd be able to like climb through these at all or anything like that. But kind of giving a quick sweep of the room. Give me a perception check.
Damn. Perception. That's a 9.
9. Okay. Yeah. You can actually one with advantage for your sniffer.
Okay. So sight would be 9, and then whatever this roll would. Is that how
Yeah.
we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that that's probably the most appropriate one for this one. If you roll better with your sniffer, you get a good
That's
sniffer.
9.
That's another 9. Okay.
I wrote
So-
2 5s.
You do pick it up though. Like it is a smell that you can smell. It stinks like an outhouse does. It has that distinct smell of like a mixture of excrement, and you also can see that the boxes in front of you have some like spoiled meats, but they are open containers, and there's kind of stuff just strewn about in this room. So we'll move on from Tom.
Read off. Hey, hey. she chewed a piece off the tree
Did she actually get a piece?
and spit it out.
A jerk. I'll have to do some repair later. It's a good thing those are 3D printed models. I'll just print some more.
Cat's a terror.
Oh boy.
Hence the cat save.
Yeah, it's hard, huh? Trying to decide what you got to do.
It's tricky.
Rudolph kind of looks you
No.
over momentarily. Move. You're all up in the way. He reaches into a pocket inside of his robe, and he produces a small package of like it looks like a bandage almost. And he kind of looks at you, and let me see here. How hurt are you? He rolled a 22 on medicine, so he knows exactly how wounded you are at the moment.
I'm down by half.
Okay. So he begins to apply some ointments and some, like, you feel like the weird stinging sensation as he's applying, basically like Bactine to some of your cuts on you.
Hands, man.
Shh. Keep quiet.
Okay.
You regain 8 healing points as he performs some medicine on you with his medicine kit. Hold tight here for a moment. Let's figure out what we need to do.
Okay.
Unless you have a plan. Okay. Briella.
I see the rope starting to catch fire, and I stand kind of I don't stand super close to the fire, but I kind of get over near it,
Mm-hmm.
and I square up against it, and I start to kind of mutter under my breath, and
So you're moving up to
just towards it.
how close? Because there's
Still
fire
20 feet from it.
Okay.
I'm still.
You'd be able to get into that range without catching fire.
Yeah, I don't want to stand in it. But I need to be within 30 feet of it is all.
Okay.
So, and then I'm gonna hold my hands up and
Yes, read this down.
Dathwe Odipe and try to douse the flames with my druidcraft.
Oh, okay. Doesn't really work I mean, there's not a straight mechanic for this. So
It says it will douse a small campfire worth of fire.
Definitely not a small campfire.
So
But
my hope is that I can at least get the fire off of the rope.
So again, roll a percentile. Let's see what happens.
100%.
That is a 60.
60. You see that you begin to push some of the fire back into a concentrated area, and the flames begin to recede. Like the oil begins to push itself back and pool up and kind of contain itself. But unfortunately, the rope is almost directly above any portion of all of this, and you hear and you see the rope just go falling. The hook is the grapple hook is still there on the door with a remaining trail of rope, but the rest of it begins to descend down the thing, and half a second later, all of a sudden, Ermi feels something fall and hit her along her side as the rope falls from the sky.
What the fuck?
Well,
Arvita
the
get
other half is tied around my waist.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's still attached to Arvita.
Right, it is tied. So it wouldn't fall all the way down.
No.
So you would see it falling over me and just kind of flapping down there.
See my tail?
Arvita's just wearing a tail now.
Is it on fire?
It is on fire.
Arvita,
And
you're
it's
fine.
downward, so flame moves up.
Yeah. Sweet.
I think I can do anything else. Or yell at Tonk. Why the fuck are you opening the door? Get out the fire.
There might be buckets of water or something.
I
Wait,
swear,
how did
if there was
Criella say
human piss
that?
on this.
Yeah, right. My voice changed.
Apparently,
I'm
Criella
opening the doors.
goes a little Hulk when she's angry, okay? Just let her be. It's fine.
Ermi.
Okay. So I'm in a hole. I'm feeling much, much better. Other than, a couple of scratches here and there. And Rudolph told me to stay put. So I'm staying put and being quiet because there's literally nothing I can do. But while I'm staying put and being quiet, can I feel along the wall and see if maybe I can get my claws in enough to maybe try to climb out?
It feels pretty hard. You can, as you begin to feel it, go and give me a perception check.
I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh, okay. This is fine. Perception. 14.
14. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely some structure to the rock, the rocky surface. It doesn't really feel super easily climbable, but you could definitely try it. And it's not smooth, so like climbing up isn't going to be the worst thing you've ever done.
Until I see what you're doing here. Okay, I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna go about maybe I'm gonna try to go about maybe 10 feet up just to see how I feel about it, using the claws on my hands and feet, since I don't wear shoes because shoes are evil and whatnot. I'm gonna try to see if I
Foot
can't.
prisons.
Yeah, foot prisons. I don't wear those.
Okay.
So I can't.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
God, I'm so scared. Oh! That's a dirty 20.
30-20. Rita like sees you begin to climb up, and you get about like 15-20 feet up, and he's like, "Hey, you think you can make it all the way?
Maybe.
Just don't push yourself."
Okay. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll wait here.
That's a bad plan, because if I fall on you. I don't want to kill you, man.
There's like fire like 20 feet from your face. If you're 10 feet up, and I've got like 40 foot of rope.
You do actually have a bit of torchlight now in the
Yeah,
hole.
you can
I
see.
can see.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
Uh,
have anything that'll help with this, but I'm just hanging on.
so you begin to climb up. Arvida, you now have a fiery tail.
And I hoof it up faster.
Okay, make an athletics check.
My butt's gonna burn! My butt's gonna burn! That's a 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. With a bit of effort, you do make it all the way up the rest of the way, and you make it topside. And Arvida begins to attempt to try to pull at the rope.
And untie it.
It's
I'm
still
untying it.
It's still firmly secure, but you're beginning to mess with it, trying to find the knot to break free.
Where the fuck? It's on fire! It's on fire! It's on fire! It's on fire! The whole room's on fire!
Talk. Yeah, the whole room is on fire.
How?
You notice that like the fire is being contained in like a small column, basically, and it's kind of just up against that door.
Door's on fire.
I don't know what to do.
You do you though.
I don't know what to do.
Is there any pee in those buckets you can throw on the fire?
It's all food. I don't think food's gonna. Well,
So
that's what
crooked.
I can see, anyways.
There might be sludgy at the bottom.
Yeah, that's
no one-
disgusting.
It'll
No one
smell
needs
like
to
cooked
grab
rancid
him.
meat in here.
But I'm gonna check the other room. I don't got anything. I got nothing.
You can't pee on command.
The
Sorry.
room's on fire. He's like, what's this? What's this?
I'm trying to find something that'll help with this fire or help with people climbing back up.
When you open the door, you are greeted
No.
with two figures on the other side of the door.
Oh, hi.
Two small kobolds with weapons drawn pointed at the door.
Nice.
And as the door opens, you see a spear, not necessarily like jabbing at you, but you see it kind of poke back at your hand. And they begin to yell at you.
Do I understand them? Are they speaking any? I
Don't, because I don't think you understand Draconic.
I do not.
You're too far away, girlfriend.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of put my hands up, like not.
Trunk 2.
Yeah, trunk 2. Like kind of I'm still got my weapons, but I'm gonna kind of like just passively.
So you go ahead and make a perception check.
Fuck! What's up with these 9s?
9.
Keep rolling a 5 on the same dice.
Your dice are jamming.
New dice. New dice required.
Unless it's
Probably.
a D10 and then keep it.
I'm gonna keep that D8 that I rolled. Fuck, but that's not gonna help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hands up and
What'd you roll?
a 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
You notice that in the room, there is a barrel of water. There is also what you can see looks like a dugout hole next to the barrel. And it almost looks like there's a hole between the two rooms. Just you kind of have a better perspective from this side on the other side of the door, basically. The way that because the doors were opening, you rolled bad in the other room, otherwise you would have seen this.
Okay, just the way the door is open.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, and you can also see in this room there's other various digging implements, like you see pickaxes and shovels, and there's all sorts of other like piles of rope and random things kind of just shoved all over the place.
I'm just hands up. Help, please. Fire, and I'll have my trunk just kind of point. I didn't catch that.
We didn't hear you, Steve.
Francis,
They didn't
What?
understand what you said.
you come to help us.
Oh, there it is.
We can, if you can help us. Like, now.
No, we're here to save you. Totally.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage with Arvita.
Not those dice, because fuck you. Persuasion?
As I'm like untying my thing. Not
That
helpful.
is a 23.
23.
I had advantage with that.
You see, like, the one with the spear begins to kind of relax his arm a little bit and walks back away from the door, back into the room a little bit more. And at this moment, we can go ahead and drop combat.
Oh.
Well, if we're out of combat, can I keep climbing?
Oh, gosh.
Would you like
I mean,
to?
if I'm gonna die, I'd just like to get it over with.
How
You
far
got-
down?
Quite a ways to go.
I know.
Got 65 feet to climb or something.
Yeah, go ahead and make another climb check for me. So go ahead and
Oh,
make another athletics check.
It's a long climb.
You guys can begin to.
Fuck.
I untie myself.
Okay, so it was nice knowing you all. I love
Not
you
that
all.
high up.
I might be dead,
You do fall.
and that dice is going to jail because that was bad.
But the good news is you're only about 20 feet up when you fall.
Yeah, you haven't made it that far.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You only take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall back to the ground.
Okay.
And Rudolph kind of disappointedly looks at you. Just wait. Just wait.
I was doing so well.
Wait.
Wait for what? Nobody has this much rope.
Okay.
I
To the kobolds, can we use your water for the fire? Or we're gonna burn?
Big spider fire?
No, door fire. I think maybe you guys put it here? The bottle?
I think he said trap.
Yes.
Is my mic dying?
Like every time you go high, When you go loud, it cuts out.
I saw her. Okay, I'll try not to go high.
Is it
That's
too
fine.
far away from you?
Turn up the gain if you can, because you're real
The
close
top
to
one?
it. Yeah, if you don't mind. Turn it up just a hair. There you go. Let's see if that's better. He goes, trap.
Yes, that was very good trap, but we kind of need it out. Otherwise, we're all going up in flames.
We're Big Spider.
Gone. We chased it away.
Oh. Francis sent you?
We don't know of Francis.
Francis is one of the
Back to
burning
everybody
ones.
else. Does anybody know of Francis?
I think they're all dead.
Francis!
I drop the burning rope, and it goes down the hole.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, you got some light down there
Thanks
now.
for the burning rope on my head.
Radolf just kind of touches it with Druidcraft and puts it out.
Thanks.
Not sure what we're gonna do with that, but we'll figure it out.
And Criella, could you tell them we're trying to figure out a way before they try something stupid? I don't know if you can
Figure-
message them again.
Oh, yeah. Sure, I can tell them. And hey, Rita, we're working. We found some kobolds up here, and we're trying to get the fire stopped. Are you guys okay down there?
I'm trying to think, how would he respond to that?
Does he know there's a fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw the fire happen. Okay, we'll hold tight.
What do you mean we'll hold tight? We just have to stay here in this hole?
Uh,
What if the spider
they-
comes back?
they said they're gonna stay there for now.
Okay. Nobody knows Francis?
Krill,
Herbie, how else are we gonna get up?
I don't know.
Do you have a better way? Is there something you're not telling me?
Climb the wall. I was just gonna climb the wall.
Kriella, what do you think they're doing down there?
The three of you up top, go ahead and make history checks.
We're playing Pinochle down at the bottom of the hole. If you'd
Basically.
like to join us, jump in, I will catch you.
Redolph begins to apply a little bit more medicine to you, Ernie. Oh, that's real bad though.
What was it? A history?
Mhm.
History check, yeah. You get 4 points of healing, Ernie,
Hey, I mean, I'll take it.
as he does a little bit more medicine on you.
13 for me.
So I rolled a 1, but it's a 3.
It has 16.
Okay. Okay. 16 will do it. That's good enough. You do remember the last time you encountered kobolds, they did mention somebody named Francis, actually. You guys encountered a group of kobolds underneath the Tressidar Manor who said that Francis had left them there and would return something.
Those are the same ones we helped, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just
the one that,
disappeared.
like, yeah.
Where did I'm?
Missy
Yeah,
smiling.
yeah, Francis. We've come across Francis. She wasn't here though, right? She wasn't here. We saw her somewhere else.
He just kind of looks at you.
Not as she.
You don't know Francis.
Yeah.
We have encountered other kobolds who asked about Francis, and they were having some trouble under a big house. And we ended up helping them escape from Thwarts?
Yeah. The Zwarts.
Zwart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we helped them. We killed them. We killed
Yeah.
them. Killed a lot of them. There was 3, kind of like you, a little bit.
What are you doing here?
We need the water
Um,
and the ropes.
Yeah, water.
And
Can we get the
ropes.
water and then maybe we can chat?
But sure.
We won't leave with it. It's gonna
Yeah,
stay
we're
in the
we're
tavern.
really just gonna use it right
We just
here.
need to get it out of the room for a few minutes.
Where are you taking the rope?
Living room.
Well, we need to put how long of a rope do you have, by the way? Do you know?
Are you trying to go down the hole?
Well, we have some friends down there.
Oh. Okay, we help. And he begins to grab one of the rope and begins to pull it. And you see that it's hooked up to a pulley that's hooked up to the bed itself. And he walks over to the hole and drops the rope down.
You guys like to make stuff, don't you?
Yeah. We're making a cave for a dragon.
Making a cave for the dragon, so you're working with the dragon?
Well, no, Francis says make cave. We make cave.
Oh, Francis is the dragon. We've seen the dragon fly around a few times.
Oh, Francis isn't the dragon.
We knew that.
I knew you didn't know.
No,
They
we knew
don't know
that.
Francis.
I told you we don't know Francis, but we know of Francis.
We met others who knew Francis.
Yes, and we helped
saved
them
the
out
other people.
because seemed like they needed help out.
So Redoff and Ermi, a big rope just falls down and is at the bottom now of the cave.
Can I tug on it and see if it's secure?
You if you tug on it, they kind of look at everybody and they go, hey, here, grab other end. We pull friends up.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
I'll message down. Grab the rope, guys. We'll pull you up.
Okay.
He's like, fine, I'll live. Whatever.
I mean, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna live. You don't understand how heavy I am. I don't know that all of you can pull me up.
I am
Not blocking tackle.
I am
they're fine.
counted as a size larger. Thank you very much.
He
Yeah,
said
I
there was
can-
a pulley system.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope so, because almost 400 pounds right here.
I would like to think that I
These
outpull
scales
the
are not
pulley.
light.
With the block and tackle, you are able to accomplish this pretty easily, especially with the 4 people up top assisting in the pull. Sorry,
Stout.
3 people up top plus the
Halfling.
2 kobolds.
Stout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You
Okay.
know, some heave, oh, heave. Oh.
Why do they keep calling me
Armina's
names, Rudolph? I don't understand.
They're calling you names.
Yeah, they keep saying ho. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense.
It's because you've been down
you-
in a hole with a dude for like, an hour. Who knows what they've
That's
been
probably
doing
been
down
that
there.
long. Maybe like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or it felt like an hour to me.
7 minutes of heaven.
Shut up. She's jealous because she thinks I've made out with her boyfriend.
And while you guys are tending to this, they begin to put out the fire with their water, like bringing buckets of water over and begin to douse the fire.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna go grab my grappling hook off the chain door and put it back in my bag.
Can you help
It's
us with
pretty
the
hot.
first?
I'm
It's
gonna
like super hot.
dip it in the water.
You have to grab it first, still. If you're gonna dip it.
She like, or okay, go ahead and make a ranged attack roll against with a bucket of water, trying to douse your grapple hook.
My
with
backup
water.
plan was to make like a disgusting rotten meat mitten.
That would work too. He cooks,
Seared the
cooks
flesh.
some meat in the process.
I rolled a 12. What was it? What check was this?
Range attack roll. So
Oh, so an attack. So it's I rolled a 12.
yeah, it would be dexterity, and you're not proficient with it.
Oh,
So
no, certainly not. So that's a 14.
14. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. You're able to hit the grappling hook with the
Ooh,
bucket
it's still really
and
warm.
douse it, and it's like makes that nice as it cools off. And yeah, so
I just don't want to lose it.
you guys notice a bit of mist begins to pool at the front door as like you guys are in the middle of doing all of this, and quickly the kobold, like, they notice it too, and they quickly run and push the door closed, the front door, and they look back at everybody. Now everybody's up top, and they go, "Quick, put it back!"
The
The block?
Yeah.
The block?
did we get everyone up yet, or
Yeah. You guys would have had.
I'll, like,
yeah,
start
I'll push.
pulling on shit, trying to move it back in front of the door.
I'll push stuff in front of the door.
What's going on?
Was it like the same like fog that we went through?
Mhm.
Is it similar looking?
Very.
Okay.
Put that the other way since it's all only painted on the one side. That'll teach me to not paint my terrain all the way.
Blacker.
All right.
Should we put
What?
something over the hole too? Like a bed?
Is the bed gonna fit?
In the window?
We're just
No.
hiding there if the spider comes back. You said you got it though, right?
He ran away. We didn't kill
We
it.
scared him off. We
Well,
hurt,
we hurt
him
him
really
really bad.
badly.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Do you know if he has healing abilities? The spider, have you ever heard him before?
What's up with the fog? Why are you scared of it?
Stays outside.
But the window's broken open. So I walk over and like stuff my cloak or something in the window broken.
Okay, yeah. Good point. Yes, it would have began pooling out of the thing of the window. And
Oh. Why are you scared of it?
Francis is smart and powerful. And he says fog is ancient evil. He says don't let it find you.
Oh.
It's not every day.
Who is
But
Francis?
it is big trouble.
It's not every day.
Now caves are safe. That's why we built the cave. Fog doesn't go in cave. Don't plant man can't get in buildings. Buildings safe too.
Plant man?
Yeah.
Like the trees come alive? Those plant men or other plant men?
Yes, those ones.
Yeah, those ones suck.
Make an insight check.
Insight.
Mhm.
I believe him totally. Yeah, 3.
I'm gonna look at the kobold and start talking in Draconic. Who is Francis? I've heard that name, but I don't know who he is.
You guys hear the kobold begin to speak in Draconic back to Ernie. You speak God's tongue.
I do.
Francis. Gonna make us friends with the dragon. The dragon will be our savior.
Is Francis like you? Is he a kobold like you?
Francis, kind of like him, and points to Rudolph.
Okay, so this is Missy's brain.
Ugly human.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if he was human. I couldn't remember if he was human or elf.
He's elf.
Okay, so
He's old.
Rudolph's an elf, but
okay, so Francis is human. Okay, all right. That could be.
I'm
why
Ego.
he-
That's Zoop.
Okay, Zoop and I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm Ego.
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 Lego.
My.
Lego.
Ego.
Ego.
And Zoop. Okay, so my friends don't speak Draconic, but I do. If there's anything that you can't explain in common, you can tell me and I can tell them.
Much better. We just talked to you then. You tell them.
Okay, so guys, this is Ego. and this is Zoop.
The one talking is Ego?
Yeah, and they, I kind of accidentally told them that I speak Draconic, so now they're only gonna talk to me.
Awesome.
Does it
No,
seem
no.
easier to talk to them that way?
They're more comfortable with it than trying to talk in common. I'm sure that you can ask them questions, but they're gonna respond in Draconic, and I'm gonna have to translate.
As you're talking, Ego interrupts you. Your friends say you helped our colony. You killed Zarts?
We did. There were. I don't know. There were.
Did
a
you
bunch
save
of
all the babies?
babies?
Yeah, is it like the colony is safe? What about the humans? Are they gonna come and kill us?
I don't.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So
We
When we-
don't understand.
when we fought the Svarts, weren't there kobolds that said that the children had escaped?
Yes, if you're asking me, I think you would remember this, but yes,
Mhm.
that's what happened was
Wait,
they
that was-
detonated a portion of their cave so that the elders could get out with the young.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain that to him. That's what Missy thought had happened, but then I was like, wait, maybe I'm stupid. So I'll explain that to him. That the children should be fine. They escaped before.
Okay. When was this? They'll be coming here. But the caves aren't safe.
Like 10 days ago.
The spiders are in the caves.
I don't know this though.
Oh, the spiders are in the caves. Yeah, there's spiders in the caves, guys, and I don't know where are the caves.
You were down it.
Oh,
We connected 4 buildings in town. And then we started building a big cave. And then the spiders came. And-
oh.
Zub and I got stuck in here. That big one, the fire, did you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. we
Killed
saw it.
everybody.
Oh, that's
Zub and
very-
I hid.
Okay.
Hud.
Perfect.
He's a
I mean-
kobold.
Yeah, it was charming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. He's trying out that common again, guys. I don't know. Okay, so apparently,
Maybe you should help us clear out the cave.
yeah. Let me.
What
let me
you
ask-
said? You said our client or colony's coming here.
Yeah. Let
Well-
me explain it to my friends, and I'm sure they'll want to help. It's kind of what we do.
Yeah. Maybe the dragon will be friends with you too if we do that.
Sure. Yeah, that would be lovely. I would love to have a dragon friend. Yeah.
He's angry about something. Francis
obviously.
say if we make him a home, he'll be happier.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah.
I'm gonna like butt it in my draconic. Why did you choose this place for a dragon?
Ah! The devil speaks it.
Oh yeah.
Can
I
I
forgot
run
because
forward and be like
too.
blah 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 blah?
She's just gonna repeat things that she heard Ermi say that are kind of nonsensical and don't, like a little kid who learns a foreign language and only knows like 3 words or something.
Exactly.
She ends up saying like "no more pants" or something stupid like
Full circle.
Are they gonna answer my question?
What was the question? I forgot.
Sorry.
You got me off guard. Yeah, no.
Why did you choose this place for a dragon home?
It was a good question.
That's a good question. Francis says it's a good place.
That was Francis's idea.
Where is Francis now?
He's at the old manor. No tunnels to the old manor. He said no tunnels.
Maybe we should go there. See who Francis is.
But if
kinda
everybody's
wanna
headed here, why would he still be at the manor?
You guys all kind of noticed too that Renoff is like sizing up the hole.
should put a bed over it. We should block the hole.
It's much too big for that.
Oh. Well, maybe we all huddle in the room with the kobold shit.
I do actually have an idea.
Oh,
I would like to hear it.
What?
ditto.
Our friends here might not like it if I plugged a hole in their cave.
Is this something that can be undone easily?
In time, it will just remove itself as it dies, yes?
What you thinking?
He holds, like, reaches into his robe and fiddles around for a moment, and then he pulls out a small stick about 6 inches long, and he says, this is one of the last branches of the heart of our shrine. Kind of why my shrine is so important. It's an ironwood tree, but I would be able to make this grow pretty large. So it will actually pretty much cover the floor in iron, or a substance as hard as iron, I should say.
Isn't this what was supposed to go in your shrine?
No, this is a cast off. It won't last forever, but it's not really that useful. But while my magic holds it in place, it'll be a defensible hole. We can at least make this building safe.
For now.
It
I mean,
should last at least a week.
I feel like I could use a good night's sleep.
I don't know that it'll grow big enough tonight. We'll still have to be vigilant. But if we make it through, it will hold.
You want to let them know, or are they listening in on this?
They're not really following too well, because Redoff is speaking kind of lots of big words that they don't really understand in common.
Oh, then I'll explain it to them in Draconic very carefully.
That's big magic.
Yeah, he has big magic.
Like keeps the big spider away.
Yeah, it'll keep the big spider away, but it means that.
But
this
you guys
hole
are gonna go
will
kill
block.
the big spiders,
Right,
and then tunnels will be safe when our family gets.
right. And by the time
Zoom?
that happens, this will be
And
gone.
Zoom nods. Okay.
Okay. All right, Redoff. He said that's fine. They won't get upset about it.
What more can they tell us of this mist?
About the mist? I don't know. Let me ask them.
I hope you
I
learn
don't
some
really know.
draconic words soon.
I know, right? Arvita just keeps saying no more pants, and Omi's like, that doesn't mean what you think it does. So, I don't know. Criella, what should we ask them about the mist? Like, what? I don't know what we know about it already to know what to ask.
We don't know when
Is
it
the
shows
mist-
up.
How long have they been here? The kobolds. How long have they been here? How long have you been here? Ego.
He's waiting for Missy to translate.
No, I'm saying it. I'm saying it in Draconic.
Draconic.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. They do definitely look at Hermie,
But
and they kind of like,
Draconic.
yep.
Okay, I'll just repeat what she said, because, how long have you guys been here?
Does she make fun of us when she says name like that? Ego.
No, she didn't. She didn't mean anything by it. She just.
It's her accent.
She has this accent. It's kind of funny, isn't it? It's okay. It's her accent when she speaks Draconic. It's fine. Her common is perfect, but when she speaks Draconic, she's got kind of a funky accent.
Up to you.
Okay. Okay.
She's also like, if I remember correctly, your Draconic is broken and not super awesome either.
Oh yeah, no, it's horrible. It's like horrible.
It takes like
Horrible.
10 minutes to just
Yeah.
form a
Right
sentence.
now, so it's okay. You know,
It's like
they're
You guys are speaking at like a kindergarten level anyway.
Right. So it's good that that they're patient with me.
plus, you know, you look a little bit more like them. She looks like a
Yeah.
devil,
Yeah, I get it. They're kind of intimidated. Yeah.
and she
Kriel
calls
and
them by the
Nighttail-
wrong name. You know,
Right. Kriel, they're kind of intimidated by you. I don't think they're going to talk to you anymore. Sorry.
I get intimidated by you sometimes too.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
Then you do that
okay,
cat thing
Arvita. I'm gonna send Laura over and like twirl around the Ego and Zoop's
Zoop.
legs. Just it'll be okay. We're here to help.
you see.
please don't eat the cat. Please don't
Oh,
eat.
he's totally going for it. Ego
Like,
takes the spear
is-
and begins to stab. Oh, it's actually a real cat, actually. But it will
feels
disappear as soon as he kills it. I believe a 19 hits. Though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not sure how much health the cat has.
2.
You see him jab it with the spear,
Eat-
and
Oh.
then it just kind of vanishes in like a puff. Magic?
Yeah, it was a
Yes,
magic.
it was
cat.
magic. The fuck do you think this is?
Tasty?
No, it's not food.
He's celestial.
Oh. I'm gonna
You
take
see
out
the
two-
little floaties now? Does dust tusk taste fucking good to you?
Okay, great. You pissed her off. She might eat you now.
Tonks just gonna be
Like-
sitting on the
Fresh
barricade.
kitty sounds way better than old moldy meat.
Okay, but I mean, I have this, and I'm gonna pull out 2 slices of bacon and hand one to Ego and one to Zoop. I have bacon. You don't.
They
have
just
to
like
eat
grab it
my
and you
cat.
get on.
Okay, so now that you have bacon and you don't have to eat the magical cat
Too late.
that you can't eat anyway, how long have you
Sorry,
guys
Kriel.
been here?
Like here?
Like
Or here.
in Thunder Tree, in this town. How long have you been in this
Oh.
town?
A while?
Like how many sleeps?
We made a big cake.
A big cave. That's a lot of sleeps, huh?
Francis knew the dragon was coming.
Oh, so wait, you guys have been here longer than the dragon?
Yeah. Why do you
You
think the dragon here?
Okay. Okay. All right. Can you tell me anything about the mist? Like, does it come at certain times of the day? Does it? You said it doesn't come every day. Does it only come? Like, is there a pattern to it? Okay, there's a pattern. Can you tell me the pattern? No. Okay, good talk. Good talk. Okay, so
It
guys.
mostly comes when the sun is low.
When the sun is low. Okay, that actually is quite helpful. So not every day. It comes when the sun's low.
Francis says if you die outside, the plants bring you back to life.
Oh. Okay. Okay, guys. So, Ego said that the mist doesn't come every day. It comes when the sun's going down. And apparently this guy, Francis, who's a human, and brought them here before the dragon came, told them that if they die outside in the mist, the plants turn them into zombies, like bring them back to life.
We should kill them and throw them outside.
And they both like bad miss.
Bad mist,
call
yes.
it.
Yes, we agree.
Yes, the mist is bad.
And I guess Francis has them digging out caves as a home for the dragon, and like it sounds like they're the reason the dragon is here.
Can you
Somehow
contact
the-
Francis?
That's a good
Yeah, we
question.
can go to see Francis.
Yeah, Francis is
He's-
apparently at the manor here in town.
But everybody's coming here. I thought.
The
Clarification for Criella. There is another manor here in Thunder Tree. He's not talking about Tressidar Manor. He's talking
Oh.
about
The old fort.
there's the manor,
Oh,
the
the
old
old
fort, yeah,
Okay.
and the tavern. Those were the three buildings that Radolf suggested were the most
I thought
like.
he was referring to Trustar.
Yeah, I did too, because of the other kobolds.
I apologize.
I actually caught on to the fact that there was a manor here in town.
That's what I was.
Whoa!
I thought there was a manor like
Good job.
out here.
Yay!
I thought I just didn't know
We
my
finally
geography.
understood something.
Right? Like, what the fuck is he going back there?
There's
Like,
a long tunnel. We should have just taken the tunnel.
Well, there is no tunnel to the manor. He doesn't want a tunnel to the
No,
manor.
Yeah, Francis won't let them build a tunnel to the manor.
That's right.
So we can go to the manor and see Francis. I don't know how that will go.
Wait,
because
you,
I
they
don't
want
know.
us to go to the manor and see this Francis guy?
No, if we want to talk to Francis, we can.
Oh.
Your party just asked if they could go see Francis.
Yeah.
Well, we can't go now
That's-
because of the fog.
mm-hmm.
Like, right, the mist is out there now, so we don't want to go right now. But Francis is at the manor, which apparently is across town. Ish. I
Can
may not have
you,
understood
It's like the
direction
southern portion
exactly.
of town.
Can you ask them if there's a safe path to the manor?
Oh, okay. So is there a safe path when the mist is gone to get to the manor without running into the spiders or the
Yeah, tunnel.
trees? Or I thought there wasn't a tunnel to the manor.
Well, the tunnel will take you over near the manor.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's a tunnel that goes near
Wait.
the manor.
Do you want to go walking outside?
Well, not right now because the mist is here and we don't want to.
Does the tunnel look like it could? We could fit in the tunnel.
Like, you guys could all fit in the tunnel. Yeah, it's
Okay,
big.
a big tunnel. Okay, I didn't know if it was like
One that-
To fit.
crawl tunnel or.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's talking about the hole in the middle of this room.
Oh, okay. Because you
That's
said there
what
was.
he's referring to.
You said in the rooms there was something was dug out, right?
Like a hole between the two.
Yes,
rooms.
they dug
Okay.
out
Oh, okay.
so that the two rooms they could get into both rooms without opening the doors.
Okay.
Because like you
so-
notice, food was in one room, water and supplies was in another one.
But the tunnel
Gotcha.
they dug doesn't go anywhere yet, right?
It goes to three
Uh,
different.
At the
Yeah,
bottom.
he said it goes. Yes, that cave that they built goes to three other buildings.
I thought Ermi checked the bottom and didn't see anything.
No.
She can't see, and there was no light source down the very bottom with her.
And
Oh,
Rita.
Okay, so
Um,
at the
okay.
bottom of the hole,
I thought you did a wall check when you were climbing.
I checked the wall to see if I could climb it. I didn't check for other openings or anything.
Oh, I thought it was a hole to nowhere.
Now
Right,
they're like
That's what I
Wh-
thought
wh-
too. But I couldn't
what
see.
they're
'Cause that's
describing
where
to
the
you, and
spider
you
would have
guys
gone, right?
and you guys can tell from like looking at everything else that like the implements that they have, especially like they have a rope that is the length of that hole with a pulley system. Like they're clearly moving things in and out of this building.
Well, about the tunnel, we can't go in the tunnel because Rudolph set it up to be covered.
Yep.
He hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
He
if
wants to
has
make sure that that's the plan.
Right. I appreciate that he waited to see what we were going to do before he.
Because this is a sacred resource that he has.
Right. Okay, so they're telling me that I was at the bottom of the hole and Rudolph was with me and I didn't see anything. Like even with the little bit of light you guys sent down. I couldn't see anything. But they're telling me that there are openings.
Yes. It goes on a ways.
Oh. I see.
They've been here for years, putting a cave underneath Thunder Tree.
That's how it
I would
sounds.
never have noticed this.
Yeah.
I don't spend a lot of time just like, in town.
Holes.
I often go to Neverwinter and research things,
Right.
try to figure out what I can do about the blight. I paid no mind to kobolds digging
What's
underneath
under the
ground.
blight?
Yeah. But the spiders are as much of a threat to them as they are to us, so it sounds like we at least have something in common.
Right.
I believe we keep our intentions to ourselves.
Yes.
I don't know anything about anything. I like it that way. So if we don't want to block the hole off because we want to be able to go down it to get to the manor, it's like getting late, isn't it? Like in the evening.
It's nighttime. We were looking for a place to sleep when we approached
Right.
this place.
Suggestion. We know what's outside. We can handle that. Without the ability to recover and rest after a lengthy battle, we're going to be in dire straits.
I need to sleep.
Right.
The safe passage is also a very exposed one.
This is true.
So I would strongly encourage us to the path of fortify this building.
I'm with
Can
him.
Can you ask the kobolds if their families were to come here, where would they go first?
Okay. So Ego, when the families come here, when the children come with the elders, where will they go first? Like what building will they go to first? Do they know where to go exactly? Do they know about the mist? Are they gonna just walk into town in danger?
He looks at you cautiously for a moment. Why do you want to know that?
Because we want to make sure that they're safe.
Make persuasion roll.
Okay. Okay. That's an 18.
An 18.
Mm-hmm.
There's a crumbled old windmill.
Windmill?
They'll probably go there.
Okay.
Through the nasty forest.
Okay. So they're not going to come right here.
No.
Okay. I think that's what my friends are trying to make sure of, because we don't want to make it so they can't get in if they're coming here for safety.
Oh, not this one. No.
Okay, but we want to make sure that the spiders can't get in here if we're going to rest. Because some of us got injured pretty badly and we need to rest for tonight before we go and deal with the spiders tomorrow.
That was a good idea.
Okay.
We're going to go back in our rooms and shut the door then.
Okay. That's fine. So, Tonk, he said that...
Can you bring us more cat?
More cat?
I shut the door.
I mean,
What about
Arvina
spiders?
keys on the door.
He said that the elders would take the children to the broken windmill, so they won't come here.
Okay.
And he was really kind of shady about it. Like he didn't want to tell me.
I'm sure he's just cautious. He doesn't want to tell
Yeah,
you.
no, he wanted to know why we wanted to know, and I told him we were just trying to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, I don't want to close the door up on someone who's.
That's what I told him. I said we don't want to make it so they can't come in if they're coming here to be safe.
Yeah.
And that's when he told me. So
When I close the door, I want the ground beneath them to tremor and like make ominous like. I want them to think that maybe the spider is like making its way back up.
Make a performance roll.
through the floor.
They'll never come out again.
Oh God.
Performance.
Yeah.
18.
18. Ah, Big Ben's coming! And then you see him dive under the door, and they quickly start pushing boxes up against the doors. You hear him screaming.
Kill my fucking cat.
They're tiny little hearts.
Read off how much of the hole will get covered by the end of tonight.
You turned into blur.
There he is.
There we go.
There you go.
There he is.
Before I sorry, asking Rita. Well, it's not going to be safe this evening, but hopefully we did enough damage to do something to keep the spider out. I don't know, perhaps maybe we could do something else, like maybe build a fire in the hole and at least thwart away any other spiders that might attempt. There's some rubble and debris around here we could probably toss down there and start some sort of fire, I guess. It would just be in the hole, so we would be safe.
It's not a bad idea, at least to keep the smaller spiders away from crawling up.
Exactly.
Can we throw the
Buildings.
kobold bodies in there?
I wouldn't touch those. They might frown upon that.
Well, are we gonna
Plus, they're already
sleep
charred.
next
They're not
to
going to
them?
burn.
Okay, you can
Just
sleep
smoke.
next to that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything loose on the floors that we can throw down?
Yeah, there's all sorts of just
Like nothing
random
that's
debris.
going to take away from the barricade, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of broken table legs and chairs, and, things like this was a happening place 50 years ago, but over the course of time, everything's kind of dilapidated. So there would be other parts of the bar that weren't feasible to put in front of the door, around on the floor. You could probably pry up a few excess floorboards and things like that.
I'll toss down a few chairs and stools.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I want to try to, best I can, move the burnt kobold bodies into one corner of the room so that Arvida's not as freaked out by them.
Okay,
Being
yeah.
as respectful as I can to the bodies because I don't want to upset our new friends.
Whatever.
Sure. Which
The
they
new freaking
just
friend
so we're
is
clear,
the cat.
they are inside the room with doors locked, or doors shut and barricaded. So
Well, yeah, but I don't want
they
them
kind
to
of have no idea what's going on.
come
here,
out,
so.
hearing us make racket, come out and see me just tossing their dead friends around.
Or down a
I'm
hole.
gonna
Right.
try to just grab the kobold, the dead ones, and just drag them over by the wrist. I don't even give a fuck.
You're trying to
if it
drop
falls
them in the
apart-
hole?
No,
Oh.
into the corner. I'm just
Sure.
not giving a shit.
Okay.
Do
Both
it.
of you go ahead and roll a d12 for me.
Gross.
A D12?
Yeah, a d12.
Okay.
To see if the arm stays attached to the body.
I lost that one. Okay. I mean, just
9.
8.
Okay. As you begin to move the kobolds around, Kriela, one of the ones that you're moving, as you're dragging them, you notice that like the body like rolls over and reveals that his other hand is holding on to a still intact throwing net.
I'll pick it up off of him.
How big
I
is
found a throwing net.
It's decent size. Like you would be able to catch like a medium-sized creature with it.
If we spread the net out, would it cover the top of the hole?
No, it wouldn't be big enough really to do that. I mean, you could maybe if you had something like attach it to the walls, but it would just barely be big enough. I'm trying to think how big that net would be. I don't think that's big enough to cover that
Only like
hole.
5 foot.
Because that hole is about 20 feet. Like, and I don't think a net would be that big, like a throwing net.
Well, isn't there two sizes throwing nets? Like there's a large and a.
But you know, this is kobold size, so I mean bigger than kobold. Like
So a net big enough to catch me or Ermi?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, probably like 8 feet, 10 feet.
Something like that.
Something like that. And Ermi, as you're dragging yours, you notice that you catch as a bit of flesh falls off of one of his arms, a golden armband.
Oh, what's this? I'm just gonna.
5-finger discount.
Yep. Just gonna slip that into my pocket. I'll check that out after everyone's asleep.
Make a stealth roll.
Oh.
Sleight of hand, sorry. Sleight of hand.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Somebody's
I
got a
mean-
new golden
Plus,
bracelet.
plus 5, so that's 25.
Ain't nobody noticing that thing just ended up in Irving's pocket.
It's gone.
Just for simplicity's sake, it is non-magical, but it is
Okay.
worth about 40 gold if you were to trade it out.
Sweet. And it's just like a bracelet.
Yeah, decorative.
Dealio.
There's some like, nice engravings on it. It's pretty thick and heavy. Like, probably the most valuable thing you've ever seen on a kobold, but still pretty good.
Nice.
Are there like symbols on any of their clothes that is still visible as we move around?
Yes, man, take your bio right now while they're looting the room.
He wants to know what we get though.
We're gonna power through it. Oh, is that?
Are there symbols, like is the hand imprint on anybody's clothing? That you can see?
No, not really.
Okay.
Like, you don't notice anything like that on any of these kobolds.
Can I grab one of the tavern chairs and just look out one of the windows?
Yeah. Most of what you can see at this point is just a thick blanket of this gross mist. It doesn't, like how in our world, when you look at fog, it has just kind of like a white gray color. The mist as you're looking out you can make out these, like, it's kind of a dark, almost green tint, and you can make out these like black specks in it.
It doesn't look like a normal fog. But it looks like the fog we were in earlier.
No, it doesn't look like that fog at all.
Oh,
Now that you're kind of like examining it here.
Okay.
Are the specks floating uniformly, or does it look like black
Stranger
speckled
Things the other side.
figure?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit like that.
Hmm,
It's just kind of like this random.
okay. Like it doesn't look like figures within the
No.
fog that are.
Looks like debris
Motes.
floating in there.
Can I look around the room and see if there's something a little bit maybe sturdier than Creola's cloak to put over that window to block?
Yeah,
the
I mean,
fog?
there's little boards and stuff like that.
I would like to try to wedge something in there
It's a little
so
more
that she can
permanent.
have her cloak back, and it's a little more of a permanent solution, maybe.
Sure. You find definitely with it being a bar, you find like a nice bottle that's about the right size for the hole that Tonk put in the hole or in the window. And that coupled together with like some rags and stuff, you're able to make a nice seal around the bottle as you shove it in there, freeing Creola's cloak.
Okay, here's your cloak back, Creola.
Thanks.
I feel like you might need it.
Can I go knock on Ego's door?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you have any more trap stuff?
What do you need?
We're gonna make a fire in the hole. Keep spiders away.
Oh, good idea. We don't have any more fire stuff. Bear trap. A couple axes.
What trap?
Some spikes.
Did you say bear trap?
No,
Cow traps.
no. You don't have any liquid stuff?
It's hard to make.
Hey, Tonk,
Oh.
I have some oil. I have flasks of oil.
That should work.
I picked up a few when we were
There's some torches.
back in Vandalin.
Can I get one of those torches?
He walks over to a crate and begins to rummage around a little bit. Grabs the torch and brings it over to you.
Thank you. And I'll shut the door, like, nicely.
Arvita.
I hate these guys.
They
Like,
didn't know. They're
ignoring them.
hungry.
Very much.
If you were
They
hungry,
had meat.
did you want to eat that? I'll gesture. Do you want to eat that meat? Because I wouldn't want to eat that meat.
You don't see any of us eating a cat.
If you were hungry and you were eating that meat and you seen something live that small, wouldn't you want to kill it and eat it?
Not
I mean,
if it came out of
Ermie's
the
probably-
pocket of the
Ermie
people who
would
sleep.
know. Ermie would eats road rat.
I mean, if
She'd probably has ate road cat.
I walk up to Tonk and
It's
I'm like,
true.
excuse me, and I push between him and the door, and I lift up my dress, and I take a shit right
Oh, gosh.
in front of their door.
I just,
all right.
I'm gonna pat your head and walk away. Can I get some of that oil, Ermie?
Yeah, here. I'm gonna give him a flask of oil.
I'm gonna drop the oil where general area of where I was dropping the.
I hope they step in it in the
Wood.
morning.
Okay, yeah.
It's
So now
little.
the pile of debris now
It's
has.
halfling turd.
It's like the size of a cat turd.
Is it wombat sized? All square.
Wait, wombats take square poops?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Yeah.
amazing. All right,
So that.
read off to here.
Woo!
Um, yes, that should be the next move.
And then I'll
Clown
let
Noses
drop
says
that.
you should light it on fire and then knock.
That's a good idea. And,
Light the
and
poop on fire.
while she's doing that,
Poop again.
while she's doing that,
Don't
step
on it with your booze.
I wanna talk to Creola.
Too late.
What's up?
I know that it takes like resources to get Lura back. I just don't know what you need, so I don't know if I have anything that can help you.
I have what I need. It just takes a while.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have 4 uses of it.
It's-
I,
Couple uses of
I
it.
do.
I thought she had a
Which
few.
she bought out Leanne when you guys were in Fandolin, and as of right now, this is the first time Lura's been killed, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you still have
It is not
4
taking it
uses. Was
No,
no,
I
she's not
get-
taking it well at all.
I just feel bad because these guys are kind kind of in a roundabout way related to me, you know, like similar species, and they're kind of dumb, and I just
Kinda.
like, I couldn't stop them from trying to eat your cat, and I feel bad about it.
I mean, I couldn't stop them. Like,
None of us could.
They
They were
just-
crazy.
fucking poked it with a javelin.
Yeah.
It's not like he was being. It's not like she was being aggressive or anything.
Oh
I'm-
no.
It was small and easy to attack.
Yeah.
At least in this case, you have the ability to bring her back.
This is true.
I'm gonna turn towards their door. Gracias, dirtias, and like send little air flow wafting the shit under the door into their room.
Sure. Even though it is fresh, they don't notice it.
There's like
It's
so much
It
shit
makes me
in
feel
the
better.
store.
Nothing. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
totally makes me feel better. It's okay.
I'll light that torch and drop it down the hole after the
Okay,
oil.
yeah. You see
First
like a
second.
small fire.
For a second there, I thought he was gonna light the torch and light the shit on fire.
Shit doesn't just catch fire.
I understand
How do you
that.
know?
I thought that was the plan, and I was like, wait,
You
what?
get bored after how old I am.
Okay.
Well, your shit probably does catch on fire. It's mostly just grass, right?
Oh no, I eat meat.
Okay. Oh, I'm tired.
So okay, who's gonna watch me? I will not be able to watch. My focus will be dedicated to enhancing this branch.
I can watch for a while.
I can watch too. But, you know, I can go next. If you want to wake
Yeah,
me
I
up,
can-
Criella.
I'll take a watch.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
And I'll go first then. Well, Arita, you can't sleep in the dark. See in the dark, right?
No. But we have torches. I could drop
I
little
wouldn't-
deuces
They-
around the room and we can set those on fire.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't light a torch or have any light in here
Nah.
during the night.
So I shouldn't smoke my pipe.
Eh,
Okay.
that might be fine, but you don't want to draw too much attention to a lit room.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not around here.
I can hear really well, Criella. And we'll have Rudolph. He can see in the dark.
He's focused.
Maybe you should go first while the torches down below is a light.
Sure, yeah,
Like
yeah.
the fire down there is bright. And you can watch down there.
Yeah, I can take the first one.
And then maybe by the time your watch is over, the fire will have burned down. And then it'll be okay for me.
If it is burned down, don't be afraid to throw some more fire, some wood in there.
True.
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Just be mindful of the hole.
I remember. Only so many javelins. Oh yeah, I'll take first watch. No problem.
Okay. I'll go second then.
I'll go third.
I'll take last.
So you guys set up watches and you begin to tuck in this terrible, miserable place. And the Rudolph is speaking Elvish, and he's simply just having a conversation with the stick. He's thanking it for its sacrifice, and he is. Arvita would understand this because she can understand Elvish. But he's also saying things like, "I promise one day you will walk again." And the gifts you give to us, these are what make us continue on our journey. Your kind will never be forgotten, and one day you will be restored. And as he's saying this, he says the name Telna Lothar Sihanes. And you understand that to mean the ancient walker, Arvita.
Ancient walker. You will walk again. Well, I'm
Is Josh leaving us?
He's sleeping.
No worries.
Momentarily.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna during my watch, I'm gonna sit on the chair I pulled out and like look out the window and watch Rudolph do his thing and smoke my pipe. But I want to ask. Well, I can't ask him anything, right? He's focused. I don't want to interrupt him. I will just watch him then, creepily from the corner by the window.
Okay.
That's it.
We'll wait until Josh gets back.
Oh, is he on the
I
next
think.
watch?
Well,
No,
I
Creel
am.
is. Yeah,
you guys, is there anything you would like to do during the Creel?
I'm looking down in the pit, watching the fire. If it needs tended, I'll throw more wood pieces down there
Mhm.
at it.
Seems to maintain throughout the night.
Kind of glance out the window, see if the fog has rolled through yet.
Still really thick blanket of nasty outside.
Mm,
Before I go to sleep, I'm going to have a very short conversation with Joaquin.
Oh.
I'm feeling very like I almost died and I'm suddenly super religious now. You know how that is.
happens.
You know how that is.
It does. It does.
Especially, 16-year-old girl. Almost died. Feeling kind of, like this goddess saved me again. And, I'm gonna hug my lovely bacon dagger. Not that it's gonna give me bacon right now because, I haven't slept yet, but oh. Joaquin, I hope that you saved me because I'm doing good. I don't know what else you want me to do. I mean, I was trying to get the spider. I didn't mean to fall down the hole. And I feel like there's got to be a reason that you keep saving me because this is like the third time or something that in the past 2 days that I've almost died, and I feel like you saved me. I know that Rudolph is the one that healed me, and I get that, but you kept me from dying. Every one of those things could have killed me, and you were there, and I could feel you there, and I just don't know how to be what you want me to be.
For me, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Okay. I can't read my dice. I made myself cry. I can't read my dice. Hold on. 11.
11.
Yeah.
It's subtle. But for a moment, you swear that the slot in your dagger where it is currently filled, just for a flash, you think it's empty. Once more.
Oh. What? Huh. That's weird. I mean, I know you're here, and I know that you can hear me, but I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. I'll try to figure it out, though.
Fantastic.
And then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yay!
For real. And now that you're crying.
Monologue.
Tonk, anything you want to do during your watch?
Um,
We finished with the gorilla, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did second.
I just want to make sure the fire's going still down in the hole.
Yeah, Crayola kind of continued to add stuff to it,
Okay.
and it seems like it's doing pretty well.
It's kind of what
You
I'll
notice
just...
that, like, from when you went to bed, like when you first went, because you're the last up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You notice that, like, the stick is like quadrupled inside. Like,
Is
it's
it-
like a nice sized baton now.
Is it still... There's still a hole?
Yeah, there's still definitely like a hole down, but like because he's holding it currently, and it's like not just a stick anymore, but like the ends of it are starting to open up and starting to sprout outward. It's not like growing new leafage or anything like that, but the piece of wood itself is just continuing to grow.
Like a giant dead stick.
Mhm.
Yeah, just as for fun, I'm just going to toss pieces of wood down the hole.
It is fun.
But if it starts making too much noise or whatever, like hitting the walls, I'm just gonna back off. I'll sit by a window, kind of stare up towards the sky.
He did have last watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that right. Okay. So the morning has come, and with it, your meditation for your new spells. I gotta be a jerk and have everybody leave except for Tom.
Except for Tonk.
Except for Tom.
Everybody but Tonk. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
New spells? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because you have to prepare your new stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah.
at the beginning of a new day
Right.
is when you prepare your new spells. So while you're in your meditative state, your mind like drifts into a familiar spot. You've only had this experience like twice now in your life, but you know exactly what it is the second it hits you. And you feel a hand attempting to guide you somewhere.
I'll reach out for it.
And like not physically, but all in your mind. Your presence is suddenly taken. And you hear a cacophony of a vicious battle taking place. You're in a very dark space. But as the light begins to clear and you begin to see, you hear the thunderous smash and hard steel hitting each other, clanking from echoing down the halls. You see a Loxodon clad in armor. It's a very distinctive set of armor. He's rushing down a hallway, and you see as he rushes past you and through you, he's dripping blood. The suit is a dull gray chain with segmented plates of unpolished iron formed into the resemblance of a scaled creature's torso. The helmet completes the look, and it bears a wide flat snout and a large fin running along the top. And you see him run further down the hallway. Do you follow?
What does the... Do I, like, understand what the resemblance of this creature armor... Like...
Sure, go ahead and make a nature check.
That's 18.
It definitely is draconic in nature, and given the fact that the head itself has this tall fin running down it, kind of like a mohawk, you know that is a silver dragon.
Okay.
So yeah, he begins to rush down toward the end of this one.
And you said he passed through me?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I'll turn and jaunt after him.
The hallway that he's run down leads to a dead end. He pauses for a moment, and He raises a blood-drenched hand along the left wall. 4 small orbs of light appear on the wall in front of him, clearly illuminating him, his breastplate dripping in blood. He reaches up and removes the helmet, and you can see it clearly. It is the helmet of a silver dragon. He quickly sets the helmet in a large black bag, and you hear it clank against something heavy. His wary eyes gaze up to the ceiling, and he utters a prayer in a language you do not understand, but you do recognize these words. Trothgiro Astiari. The orbs flash in a series of glyphs and then vanish. He walks forward through the wall, and he seems to simply just pass through the wall.
Does this place look like I've physically been here or just been here? You said just about twice before mentally.
Make an investigation roll.
15.
15. You do notice the distinct dwarven runes lining like certain segmented pillars and things like that as he's passed through this hallway, giving you the idea that this is definitely the place that you saw in a previous stream.
Okay.
Like you're seeing a very specific, detailed segment of this structure now.
Okay. Any noticeable or rememberable markings that I could?
Yeah, like if you were to ever step foot in this hallway again, you would probably identify it almost immediately from what it is.
Okay. Can I go? Can I follow him through?
So you turn and the wall is solid, but as you begin to walk, you pass right through it. And as you begin to pass through the wall, you feel like there's a resistance of like some sort of almost liquid, solid gel state that is pushing against you. And even in this like dreamlike state, you feel that resistance crushing against your body as you push into it. Do you continue?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you push through on the other side, you see the figure once again. He's stopping for a moment in the hallway, and he pulls out a torch. It has a kind of this red glow to it. There is a absolute magical darkness encompassing this entire hallway, but the area that he currently has lit around him in his torchlight is all that can be seen. But you, in this weird state, you see this clearly. That like you can see this as an outsider's perspective, watching him struggle through this fog, or not fog, but this darkness.
Right.
He gets to the end of this other passage, and you notice he's moving much slower, and his breathing is getting much shallower, and he stops against another dead end. And you kind of almost instinctively know what's about to happen to him as you see him clutch something across his neck, and he drops the torch and touches his side, and he begins to pray. And you watch as his hand glows, but then it's simply just like the light just goes off of his hand. And it's like in this moment, you know that he tried to heal himself, but whatever wound he's suffering from, it's not going to be fixable. In agony, he grunts, and he knows that no magic's going to save him. He stands in front of the wall, and he speaks. In common, there is always another dawn. And you hear the wall begins to move. And as quickly as the gentle push of the hand brought you to this moment, you quickly are taken out of it, and you're back in the inn here in Thunder Tree, watching Rudolph pray over the stick, turning it into a barrier.
Can I get those first words he muttered?
Yeah. Trothgiro Astiari.
What's the last
and
part?
I will send that. I'll send that to your
Okay.
chat.
That'd be great.
And now we can have all the players come back. I think, unless you have more questions.
You said that torch was different, right?
Yes. Had a very distinctive red glow to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Make a religion check.
Okay. That has to be the bad roll. 6.
6. Okay. While you might not know the answer, it feels like this is probably information you could gather.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem like this is something completely unnatural. Actually, you have access to this spell right now. It was a torch of continual flame.
Oh, okay. So I would know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Since you know that spell, I would just assume you would know that effect.
So
We got called back.
did he cast that? Yeah. Or was it always
What you would probably gather, like just intuitively, he probably grabbed it out of the bag after he passed through the wall.
Okay. Okay. That makes okay.
And now everybody's back. You guys are all awake. You successfully completed a long rest.
Yay.
Nothing untoward happened to you in the middle of Thunder 3. And if you guys wake, you notice that this stick is actually like quite a bit larger now. Like Rudolph just has it sitting on the floor next to him now, and it's much larger. Much
Rudolph's a
larger.
grower, not a shower.
And it's
Yep. That would be it.
that's correct. That's correct.
Someone told us our show is too PG. Someone should not have said that.
That's very true.
We are on this late at night, so
So
Awaba, I am so sorry. Thank you for coming and joining us. So we have a barbarian. We have
Arvida.
Arvida the barbarian, a halfling barbarian.
Wild
We have
magic.
Criella, who is a tiefling wizard, and we have Ermi, who is a dragonborn rogue, and Tonk, a Loxodon cleric.
My bracers are full up.
as soon
Did
as
you
we
roll
load
good?
up-
Yeah. I
Hey,
rolled a
don't
4.
forget any of your hit dice. Half comes back as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to get those now.
I'm going to use my 10 coins and pray very, very quietly to Joaquin and ask for guidance for the day.
Okay. Do that. And
Okay.
also go ahead and roll a religion check.
Can I see her cast, like doing her morning ritual?
Are you being stealthy with this morning ritual?
No, I'm
Ermi?
just not speaking the prayer out loud. I'm
Yep.
just kind of that
But
part,
he
the
sees you putting the
ritual part,
coins in.
Yeah, ritual part he
Yep.
can see.
And
I
as you
can't do
as you place the 10th gold coin in your dagger, it once again begins to light up. And what did you get on your religion?
that. It is 14
14.
because -2. But that's okay.
Also roll a d10 for me.
A D10. Of course, you want me to roll the stuff I don't have out. Just one, or do I need
Just one.
just one? 5.
So as you complete the ritual, and suddenly the small platter of bacon appears
Yes,
next
I
to the
forgot to say
dagger.
the plate. The bacon.
Once again,
Yeah.
you see
Always
a
bacon.
neat stack of 5 gold coins shows up next to the plate.
What is? What? But what? I don't. Thank you. I don't understand it, but thank you.
That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool dagger.
You got gold back this time?
Yeah, I don't understand it, but yeah, she gave me part of my gold back.
But you got all the bacon, right? It's not like you got
Yeah, I
half
got
the
all the
bacon.
bacon here, Arvita.
I got all the bacon.
Thank you.
You
Can
know.
can with the bacon? Can we kind of give it to our friends?
I
Most
think you
of
miss
it.
them.
I mean,
Every single one.
I can share some with them, but
Like-
I'm not
No,
gonna
they
give
can't
them
have
all
any
of it.
bacon.
They're
Delicious.
hungry.
They
They
cannot
need
have any
food.
bacon.
I don't care. No.
I understand that they're hungry, and I'm fine with sharing some of it because I still have some in my pocket.
I'm not
I
saying
guess
give
There's
them
cooked
all of it.
kobold out here they could have.
They're
Well,
not
that's just
cannibals.
rude.
I don't care. They killed our
Would you
cat.
eat? Would you
Just
eat charred
rude.
halfling?
If I was horrible enough to kill a cat, maybe I would.
Would you? Okay, wait. I've got this, Tonk.
Okay.
If something happened to Redoth and he died, would you eat him?
If you were starving,
I don't know. I don't like this game.
Okay, you see, that's the point. Yes, I will give them some of the bacon. I'm not going to give them all of it though, because
no,
I'm
just
huge
some.
and hungry.
They could maybe 2 slices each if you can. I
That's
don't
fine.
know.
That's fine. I have a plate of bacon and a pocket full. I'm good. I can share.
While
Thank
they're feeding the kobolds, I want to ask Rudolph about the shit he was talking about, the tree branch walking again.
He's still deep in meditation.
Oh, he
Like,
is?
He doesn't even realize that you're there.
Oh,
Like,
he's not, like, waking up with us. Okay. He's
Uh-uh.
cool. So I can touch his butt and he won't know?
you
You
can
don't know.
try.
This is not very consenty.
Yeah, I feel like this is the moment to say always ask for consent. But do what you gotta do, sister.
Well, you know, I was kind of like, I'm only 2'10", so like, you know, I was trying to get his attention to ask him a question, but
You just accidentally grabbed the butt.
I didn't,
Accidentally. At least it was the butt and
It was
not the
quick.
front.
Yeah.
it was just
My
quick.
butt.
He, like, as you tap him, like, doesn't even acknowledge your existence.
So you don't have to share bacon with him probably because he's you know,
gonna
in
be
his
hungry.
own-
He's probably gonna be super hungry
Okay,
after
so
this.
Oh.
just to be fair,
Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Sure. I'd like to point out I've never shared my bacon with Rudolph. I mean,
Oh.
if he asked for it, I
No,
would.
you did.
But
You
I've
gave
never
him
voluntarily.
You know,
gave
you
him a
did.
piece.
You did actually, because he
Did
was
I?
really excited that it
it's
was
his first vegan
non-animal bacon.
bacon. Because it was
Oh,
magic
the magical
bacon.
bacon.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Not the. See, I didn't think I'd ever given him.
Not
pocket
your
bacon.
pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon is different than dagger bacon.
14 for history.
Okay. So the words you asked about earlier, the ones I sent you, those definitely ring a bell, and you've heard them spoken very recent.
Yeah, those are the same words Rudolph spoke, right?
No, it was actually Ernie who did.
Okay.
I said words.
In the right order?
I know, right? And they made sense. Are you sure? It doesn't sound like me at all.
And I wouldn't know what they translated to, right?
While they're talking, I pull out my glass staff and like swirl it over my head to get shimmers
Oh,
to
huh?
fall
Yeah.
down over me and give me mayhem.
Hey, look at you.
Ooh.
And what did it give you?
Mage armor.
Okay.
That
I
looks
just-
good
I-
on you.
Didn't understand it.
Um,
When I said it. Sorry.
You're doing this while giving the kobolds bacon, correct? Like
Me?
we're giving
Yeah.
kobolds bacon.
You weren't giving him bacon. They killed your cat.
No.
No, I.
But like the door is open to that? Like you guys are trying to get their attention so that
Yeah, I mean,
It's probably
I'll-
open, yeah. If they let
At
him
least
in.
knock on it.
sure. The kobolds kind of just watch her do this.
I'm gonna point the staff at them. You kill the cat again, and the staff will be all over you next time.
They both kind of look at each other. And then back at you. And Ego says, "Why do you have Francis's staff?" And we're going to end the session there this evening.
shit.
What? Wait a minute. Wait.
That's Nora's.
Wait. We
staff.
know somebody's staff. Wait.
That's Rudolph's
There's a 2-timer out
friend,
there.
Honoro.
Oh,
Honoro.
no.
I mean,
Dun, dun, dun.
did we ever find out Inaro's last name? Because maybe Inaro is his last name and his name is Francis
Or maybe
Inaro.
it's Francis. Yeah, Francis.
Maybe
Denard.
he just
maybe
told these
Inaro
stupid
Francis.
kobolds
Yeah.
his
Maybe
name was
Francis is his middle name and he just
Let's
decided he wanted to use
see.
it. I don't know. Just making up stuff now.
Did Tonk write it down?
Uh-oh.
Tonk writes down names.
Maybe.
I mean,
When was that name
oh
mentioned?
gosh.
Which one?
Honoro.
Anaro, not Redot. Sildar told you it.
Sildar. That's
Was that
right.
before or after we went down?
That's still their Hallwinter.
That was before you guys, like after you guys rescued him. So on your return trip to Phandalin the second time, and then he told you a bit more about that when you guys came back from the manor and Criella was using the staff.
He said it
And
was
he
his
basically
friend's
was like-
staff, and that Criella could
Yeah.
totally use it.
All I have is Sildar Hallwinter and a little line off that saying Anara.
Yeah. So
That's all I've got.
Oh man. So Sildar is friends with Francis, or he thinks he is, or Sildar's in on shit, or oh man, the
Oh,
finger.
Oh dear. So much stuff.
Okay. Okay.
It's alright.
Would that
Does chat have any questions or anything going on?
Well, hold on.
Oh.
I got
would that vision would I have enough time to prepare certain spells after that vision, according to that vision?
yeah. Because this was like before you actually solidified your choices for the day. That
Okay.
was kind of like this was happening.
So if I chose that spell, it would be okay, right? Like
Mhm.
because of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure. By the way, Josh, just point of clarification. We kind of mentioned before that your background when you changed it, this is that.
Yeah.
This is your map.
I got on to that. What?
Okay.
Okay. So we'll have to talk.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. We can discuss that in our private.
I
Well,
can't wait until
I don't
want
wanna
to up, and then I'm
discuss it
gonna go
on-
look.
Yeah. No. This is good. Yeah. We'll discuss this
Yeah.
on our own.
Ooh, did anyone have a mending cantrip for the rope?
No.
I seriously
Nobody
doubt
has.
the rogue has any cantrips.
Criella
No.
does not.
I do not.
I'm a barbarian. I do have one spell.
But they honestly don't need that because the kobolds have 100 feet of rope. So
Yeah, it's assuming we can hang onto the rope to get lower down it.
We might not have to ask.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean,
I might
I don't
just
know
kill
what you
them.
guys are planning on doing to the poor kobolds, but
Did they step in the poop when they came out of the room?
Oh, that's a good point.
You should probably roll something to determine.
I'm rolling perception to see if they notice.
Okay.
No, they definitely like. Not only did Ego walk through it, but Zoop does like completely. And then they like, there's a half second that goes by, and both of them begin to like do the sniff thing where it's like,
I've
and
been
then
on the
they
road
start
for, like,
checking their
2
feet
weeks,
and
too.
notice it.
Mm.
So it's just all beef
Shake
jerky.
too.
Oh no! Well, it's okay. It's perfect timing.
Yeah,
I
we're
can't
about
do it.
done. We better get some more rope, guys, because I think we've used. I'm out of rope. Josh gave me his rope, I think. Like,
My
we're-
rope got cut in 3 pieces.
I think-
yeah.
I still have 2.
You know, but I'm
Sections.
surprised you guys were actually using it like effectively. Like it granted, it hasn't really done much, but like the things you guys are actually doing with it is like you're not just being like, oh, I have rope, I can climb this, right? Like you guys are actually utilizing the rope as rope.
I use it as a
Describing
swing
something.
every long rest.
The swing,
Yep.
but like the tethering to each other while you were in the fog, like you know, things like that. That's very much a thing. So, anyways, yeah,
Say
I
goodnight,
think
Shinobi. Gonna wake you
that's
up?
it for us this evening, everybody.
Say goodnight.
Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll be back again next week. We are going to take a small break over Christmas. We decided. I think we're going to probably do like a 2-week break between like probably the week before Christmas all the way up until like beginning portion of the new year. We're going to do like run some reruns on the show. We'll probably do like a marathon rerun stream kind of thing, so
That'll
that
be fun.
anybody who wants to rewatch like all the old episodes and see how terrible we were at the beginning, we're still terrible now, but we're at least not as bad as we were at the beginning. We're
I'm
getting
looking
better.
forward to catching up on the old stuff.
And we might pop in chat and hang out with people. That way we can kind of relax and do our things. I know I'll have a bit of time during Christmas holiday, so I'm planning on doing a bit of like building and DM prepping on stream at some point. So look for that.
Thank you.
I'll
Rich.
announce it beforehand, let you guys know that it's happening. But
Yeah.
all right, gang.
Thanks.
Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Till next time.